update on the grow bags. I am sad. They have, I guess, worked too well. They're reholding the water. Now, if you watch the videos, I did do a double layer of them. And you'll see down here, I'll show you in a little bit what I'm going to do to hopefully fix this situation. But all of them are holding too much water. Now, I did do a little sprinkle on these because I wanted to give them some fertilizer to see if they would pop back up. So I am assuming I put my water meter in there. Let me go grab my water meter. So this is my Amazon water meter. Now these have not had a lot of water. I just hit them with some fertilizer, some fish emulsion. I don't know. Shouldn't need to do that. I'm desperate now. But if you dig down, and every single one of them are like off the charts in the water. And I come out here daily and I test to see if I need to water them. And I don't. And I feel like this melon and this Kajari melon, I'm just going to replant. Unfortunately, it's too late to plant. You're actually a Kajari. What are you? Maybe you're 4 o'clock. Not quite. I thought he was a zucchini of some sort. And okay, getting distracted. I can't find my plant tag. Happens a lot. I lose them after I mulch. Anyways, I'm going to replant the watermelons. I'm just going to put another seed in it. And so there could be a couple different things, I guess. I'm assuming it's too much water. It's my water meter. It reads too much water. And then the compost I got from the city of Tempe was really high nitrogen based. And maybe that's it. Maybe it's too much nitrogen. I really don't know. But I know that they're holding too much water. You can tell that they're all yellow, all of these. Now, these ones that get probably more sun, I mean, I've literally only watered these like once a week, and it's been 90 plus degrees for the last 2 weeks. So I should have to water almost every day. This is a bigger summer squash. And so he's a little bit further down on the water meter, but still good. I don't know if the soil is too hard. Now, he's a little smaller and has done a little bit better. Now, this one I planted at the same time, and he's in a bucket, and I have to water him every day. So it goes to tell me, same soil, planted at the same time. He's huge. He's a big winter squash. It's a blue Hubbard squash. It's my decoy plant for the squash bugs. And he's doing the best. Thank you, little decoy. Keeping him off my weakling plants. Now, he gets full sun, and he's just struggling. This is a round zucchini. And yeah, it's Garden Kitty. Yeah, 6 minute plants, Garden Kitty. This is probably a lemon squash. Yeah, it's a lemon squash. But even this 4 o'clock is struggling from a transplant. So I'm going to show you today what I'm going to do. Now, the only one here, he must have less emitters. I did shoot him with fertilizer. Everything got fertilizer today. Now he's over. He does have some yellowing on the bottom. He was a bigger plant. I think that's a little basil right there. So I also, besides putting holes in the bags that I'm going to do, probably going to take down how many emitters are in each one and count how many emitters are in the tubs. Because I tried to make the bags the same size of the tubs. So, it's fun digging in. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Oops, sorry. Couldn't see. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this tub has 4 emitters, and I felt like it was not getting enough water and actually wanted to up the system. And I do need to redo the system. It's going to be a lot of work, and I should probably do it. But in these 2 lines here, I need to split one of the lines in 2 tubs in one of the lines. Probably 3. I have a 4 emitter. One of the lines for the beds, one of the lines for the white tubs, and one of the lines for the gray tubs. Now these black planters fabric ones that I got from Tractor Supply, I water them and the water flushes right out. So I just feel like the double layer is not doing the air pruning, not letting air in. It's more like a plastic container, which I don't know, coming to be good or bad. So let's see how many emitters I put in here. So we start with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, oh my goodness, 8, 9, 10. So definitely gonna need to shorten those up, probably 4 to 5 emitters, because obviously those have less emitters, less. When I thought I did it, I thought they would lose more water because they were fabric, and they're not. So my goal for today, I'm gonna go put on my just mounted camera and I'll show you how I'm going to fix the emitter problem and how I'm going to burn holes in to the bags. Okay, so we had troubleshooted. I'll add in some video footage right here of what we first did with the rebar and not melting, heating it up.
What? You think it'd be hotter?
No.
Okay. Ready? Whenever you are.
Okay, don't start a fire. You go in and you come back out.
Just making sure when to do that.
Okay, so I want those like every 4 inches. That is it. Oh.
Alright, ready? Cool.
It is 2 layers, so you might have to go in a little bit further.
Oh, I didn't know that.
So see if, like, go back to that first one, see if it goes in all the way to the dirt.
Did not go where the through or what?
Okay, well now you know. But then my husband's like, I got a soldering tool. So this works quite well. And my point of burning is that it was nylon, and hopefully that would kind of like when you do a rope and you whip the ends so it doesn't become unfrayed. So I'm going to sit down here. Sorry, the camera's... So the purpose of it is hopefully to drain the water and then give it some airflow. I should probably have a hose on me. So I'm going to just kind of stick it in. There's 2 layers in there. And just kind of give it... Yeah, I'm going to go get something. I don't know what that something is. Well, it looks like it just burns out, but I think I want to get a spray bottle full of water. Oh, it's buggy on me. And I'm going to do this around the bottom of these. So I did about half the bags for an experiment. I should have done like every other one, but I didn't have the idea to experiment until then. So these 4 are done. This one is done. Then these are not done, not done, not done, done. So I want to compare the ones that have the holes compared to the ones that don't have the holes. But I'm going to go back through and do 4 or 5 emitters. And so I'm going to go get my drip irrigation and get on that. Thank you for learning and growing with the woodpile. There's a learning curve to everything.